should one conceal the faults of others even if they are harming to other individuals or the community? Of course not. There is a difference between two individuals, and there is a difference between what is harming the community. Two individuals, you're harming me, I have to forgive. It's between you and me. But when it comes to the community, it's different. There are institutions in the faith. I should find a way to report this matter, that this is harming the cause. There are auxiliary board members, there are assistant auxiliary board members, there are local spiritual assemblies, there are national spiritual assemblies, there are councillors. Now, all these represent institutions. And I should make it a point to report such things and tell them what I have seen, this is not backbiting at all. This is good for... Now, the difference between the individual and institutions, which has come so many times in our discussion, is this, that we as individuals cannot, should not, ever apply justice. Justice in the sense of social justice. Application of social justice in the form of punishment, for example, is the duty of institutions, not of individuals. The duty of individuals is mercy. The duty and responsibility of institutions is justice. Justice I cannot do, I must not do. It would be retaliation. It would be vengeance. Vengeance and retaliation have nothing to do with Baha'i life. They are the opposite of Baha'i life. There is no such thing as vengeance, that I should exercise vengeance, or I should exercise what I consider to be just. No. My duty is to forgive, compassion, mercy. The only institution, if we call God as an institution, the only institution that can be both merciful and just is God, only. The duty of institutions is not to be merciful. The duty of institutions is to be just. The duty of the individual is to be merciful. We mix the two. They're two different things. It's only God who is both just and merciful. He knows, only He knows when to be just, when to be merciful. Friends, there is a letter from Shoghi Effendi in which he says, a God, I'm almost quoting the exact words as I remember them, a God who is only just is not a perfect God. A God who is only merciful is not a perfect God. A God who is both merciful and just is a perfect God. This is Baha'i theology, if you want to call it. Who is saying this? Shoghi Effendi, in a specific letter published. So, when it comes to question of reporting to the institutions, because it's not my duty to say anything about anybody, but backbiting, to talk about it in the community, that's wrong. My duty is not to be just, my duty is to be merciful. But when it comes to the interests of the cause, what do? I go to the institution which has to apply justice. I go to the local assembly. I go to the institutions who can report eventually to the local assembly or the national assembly. I have done my duty. I see there is harm for the cause, I am reporting. Now it is their duty. From that point onwards, I have finished. I have no other duty.